Sporting Journal Radio, presented by Onyx.
Currently in Minnesota, what is it? You can't use them for the first 2 weeks and then not at all on state lands, right?
Correct.
So this question is, should we remove all restrictions and use them wherever, whenever?
Yes.
Okay. And I think that is something that has been on the minds of hunters for a long time. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't see a lot of pushback on that. Do you still hear from people that think, mojos or motorized spinning wing decoys could be an issue? Have you heard anybody argue for that restriction? Yeah, any of you guys?
I still hear it, particularly from, the old timers that have that nostalgia for the classic waterfowl hunts, and they've been hesitant to accept motorized decoys in any way, shape, or form, from the get-go. And, they kind of hold on to that tradition.
I don't blame them for it. I appreciate the old school duck hunter 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I also don't have any issue with using motorized decoys. I think it's one of those where it should come down to the choice.
I think from a manager's perspective, for the WMAs, I just want to see it simplified one way or the other.
Yeah.
It's closed on WMAs altogether, but it's open on WPAs, federal WPAs. And to me, that adds confusion. And so as long as we can standardize things and be consistent, and the more black and white it is, the better for everyone.
You hear about confusing rules a lot, and the motorized decoy, where and when you can use it and all that. I mean, every year we hunt probably more than the average guy, Dan. And every year, how often do we say, when can we use mojos again?
Yeah.
What is that day?
Every year. Every year.
Yep.
Every year.
Hear more at sportingjournalradio.com or wherever you get podcasts.
Onyx Hunt. Ever heard of it? Next time you see that guy at your local shop who always punches his tag on a stud whitetail, ask him. He'll tell you about the most trusted source for mapping, with nationwide landowner names, private and public land boundaries, including walk-in areas, map tools to mark spots, and the ability to view your maps without cell service. And that's just scratching the surface. It's your time to be known as the big buck guy around town. Download the leader in hunt mapping on Google Play or the App Store. Onyx Hunt. Know where you stand.